You're saying that you watch the plants and they become friends?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching those plants over there, and some of them, they sit there so quiet, like they're not going to move, and they're really watching you. There's two things going up that, what was it, a post the other day. They were the kings.
Where were we looking?
Right over there near the big tree.
Yeah.
Before we got to the big tree.
Those big vines.
Looked like it was it a vine or just a stick or something?
I think it was a big, thick grapevine that gets thinner as it goes up, but I know what you mean. I think I remember what you're talking about.
Who was it I saw today? Some man. Know where that was. Was it a man or a woman? I don't know. Anyway, it was somebody. Must have come in the room where I was, because they came in and they had on this beautiful white coat. You know, I should wear a white coat every so often.
Yeah, wear a white coat and go around taking people's temperatures.
or take a syringe and a bottle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just to mess with them.
Yeah, I forget who it was or where it was, and I said, that's a beautiful coat. I just thought I would, comment on it.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether there's anybody came in our room or what. They come in all the time and, ask questions or don't ask questions, and if she's out of it, they don't get much response, so.
Yeah.
But that's what I think is so funny about that one that's going around tutu all the time. She's just determined she's going to keep moving.
Yes, she does a good job of keeping the energy going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's amazing. I keep wondering, how long does somebody like that go,
I think till her batteries run out.
Oh, that maybe. Oh, did you notice anything about my hair?
Yeah, it looks a little different.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
What did you do?
I didn't do anything except I think I just, I just kind of did it back that way a little bit, and then I think maybe I was laying on the bed or lying on the bed or sitting on the bed. Anyway, I thought, when I get up now, it's going to look different.
It looks cute.
Because it looks just a little bit different on this side.
Yeah, it looks cute.
It looked like it really had a perspective of being somebody, but it hasn't quite made it yet.
Yeah.
And so I thought I'll watch it and see, because that would be very interesting. And then I don't have to worry about cutting more or
Right.
sleeping more on that side or
Right.
whatever.
You can relax.
Yeah. I thought that was worth watching. Took me forever to get the blanket fixed up, and now I think it's all crookedy again anyway, but some of those things take a long time.
Yeah.
And most of the time it's just sitting there watching you and doing whatever it's going to do anyway.
Yeah.
That tree is something. He doesn't give you much leeway about what he's doing, does he?
No.
I mean, he's just sitting up there with all this energy and intelligence and money and women.
I don't know if the tree has money and women.
Oh,
But
What
it's
was I
got
doing? I finally got Pat, what's his name's book, and started reading some pages of that. And when I had bought it, I kept underlining everything in it, and so you hardly know what you're reading. But I think it's very interesting. I really do have to read it back again. But I underlined, I thought I really shouldn't do that. That makes you take a lot of extra work, you know.
the underlining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, every page in a book has thick, dark marks on it.
I guess it makes it hard to find out what you thought was really important if everything is underlined.
Well, the thing is, when you read the page, you thought that was important. And
Yeah.
that makes me mad, because now everything thinks it's important. And I don't know where in the heck I am in the book or anywhere else.
Yeah, I can see how that would be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really annoying, because I thought this is the most wonderful book in the world. And I must thereby learn every word and every thought and everything, and I haven't.
I've never been able to achieve that kind of perfection.
Well, you sure couldn't do it with this book, because it needs another book, what it needs. But it'd be just my luck that he'd get up and move before I'd ever get another book.
Yeah.
I don't know. All these people, they got so much ability and so much more chutzpah. I don't know what that means, but it's a good word.
Yeah.
And more money than we have, so you don't know ever what it's going to turn out to be.
True.
And that's kind of disturbing, because you can't ever quite catch up with them. And then you got this one in that room that's, God, she made the most awful noises all day long.
What kind of noises does she make?
I don't know. They vary. I mean,
Is she moaning?
yeah, but it's not really a moan. She looks very, variably unhappy or uncomposed because of the breathing she's doing and the warmth of it and all of this. I keep thinking, I think you'd accomplish more, you know, if you weren't doing all that. But still, she's doing it, so. I don't think I'm going to try to change all these people.
That's a good decision.
Let me ask you where you got those shoes.
I got these shoes at Shoe Station.
At what?
A place called Shoe Station here in Tallahassee.
They look like they know how they're made, and also they, you know, like they're going to keep a good look to them, you know.
Yeah, I've had this kind before, and they lasted me a couple of years.
Really?
And they stayed pretty good looking. I'm thrilled to have them. I think I told you I used to wear this shoe all the time and had not been able to find them, and then found them a month or so ago and bought 2 pairs because they're so comfortable for my foot.
Where did you find them?
At a place called Shoe Station. It's a store up by Interstate 10 and Thomasville Road, up kind of that way, northeast of here.
This place right here, there's 2 things to it. in one regard, it's very interesting, and in another regard, it's very tiresome because it's got so much, excuse me, of everything going on.
Yeah.
And like you say, you either find something that you're, glad you found it, or maybe you've lost something because you moved out of that certain station, and
Yeah.
and but I guess in reality, I guess that's the way life is, and boy, this place is more that way than most places,
That is the way life is.
Mm-hmm. It really is. There's you look at the weather, like in the morning, from wherever it's coming up to wherever it's going to, and it's just an incredible chance of all the different things that are going to happen along that, going up the eastern seaboard there,
Yep.
and I don't really know. In fact, if you scratch long enough, you get rid of a little bit of skin. But I don't know. Life is very interesting. It's a lot of things. It's very interesting. And it's keeps you wondering all the time, and some's good and some's bad, and you don't know what to do with it all.
Yeah. I often think it's going to make more sense after we die. We'll be able to see things more clearly and go, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do with it all.
Well, of course, there's words almost like that in the Bible.
Yeah.
That we will be able to understand it all, what God is doing, what He's got all these other people and things doing, and
Yep.
I mean, maybe we won't understand it as well. I don't know. Maybe by then we'll be we won't be able to figure anything out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got over here this morning, and I think there's a tooth out over there, and that was hurting so bad, and I thought, now those are things I don't want to cope with, but sometimes maybe you have to, Oh, and I have this thing right here,
Yeah.
and this thing bothers me all the time, and but I've seen other people wearing things like this from other places. And this one guy that came in this morning over there, that he was kind of blondish, and I said he was real positive looking. He was so much fun watching, but I think after they talked to him a little bit, he was kind of went out like this,
Yeah.
I felt that was so sad, because he had come in and he'd done something, and he was whatever it was, he'd felt it was a positive thing, but when he was going out the door, it was all gone, and I felt that was sad.
Yeah.
He looked so happy when he came in, but I don't know what it was all about. I should have yelled out, "Stay away!"
Run for your life.
I think every morning when Mr. What's-His-Name comes in, I watch him come in and I watch him go out, and it's like, can you think of anything else to do now? He always waves,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I guess we all we all gotta realize somewhere maybe there's a place for us. Some are better and some are worse, huh?
Yes,
Is that a good thing to think?
I think so.
I mean, we don't all have nice shoes like that.
True.
But look what I got.
You got some nice shoes.
Yeah, and it's really funny. They're not down tight right now, but they're feeling pretty good.
Good.
You know,
Yeah.
and I don't know where the others are that are around there, but I know Virginia said there were some others. I think she did. Let's see, what could we do that would be, I don't know, everything's tiring.
Yeah.
Are you tired?
Very.
Are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then you don't want to go to McDonald's, do you?
Well, no, I could go if we decided and go, but I won't be able to go if we didn't. If that's something you want to do, we kind of got to move on that. I can't go if we wait another 20 minutes or half hour because I have other stuff I have to do too.
Mm-hmm.
But we can go another time if we don't get to go today.
Yeah.
There's no real desperation.
They're going to be there a while.
Yeah. They've got billions and billions served, so I don't think they're going anywhere.
Really?
That's what they say on the sign.
What does it say?
Billions and billions.
Huh.
They used to say the number. It used to say over 4 million served, over 10 million served, over 14 million served, and now they just say billions and billions. They've given up counting.